I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea-beams glitter in the dark near the Tannhauser Gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot to do this. Here we are on game 2 against X-Nihilio, and I'm halfway through my deployment, and then I remembered. So what are we going to do this game? We're going to use our OP Dragon Paras to try and secure this ground, and airdrop 1 commandos here. This is really useful because the Super Puma has 8 HP, which is higher than the 6 HP that the Lynxes have. I know you've seen me do this before with Lynxes. AMX can protect our dragons as they come down these roads. There's a connector road here. I can't remember if this used to be here. I don't think it did, so now we can connect more effectively. We're connecting, and then I'm going to get in here. Should hopefully get in here. And then we can drive the CV in, 2 Rolands for air cover. And I know first is a bit weak off the start, so I think... Well, look, it's the only tank division with forward deployable, or at least it used to be, but now, obviously, I'm a tank division and I get forward deployable. The Carl Gustav guys are good, but they're not AA, are they? And so I think we'll be alright. So, Graded Volta Gears, I guess, would be good to put here. Though actually, I want to use the OP tank. So that's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be using the OP tank. And that gives us money for the reservists because they're so cheap. So, reservists can go over here. OP tank up to here. That would be really cool if I could get it in there, and I can shoot all across this. And I'm now ready. And once again, this game is being streamed by awoodenbox. And X-Nihilio also has his own YouTube channel. I forgot to mention that. He's called Spooky Debooky, one of his many names. I call him X-Nihilio. But his Discord name's different to his Steam name. His in-game name's different to that. His YouTube name's different. But I know him by X-Nihilio. You may know him by another name. Regardless, I think this is going to be a good game. Once again, I'm playing the OP division. So I think we're going to be okay. Having said that, I'll edit that part out. X-Nihilio has beaten me before, and how he did that was he played first armored, and he just opened the game with 6 chieftains, just ran at me, and then I died. It's a pretty wacky way of doing things. So maybe that's what will happen. Maybe he will do that. As it stands, you can now hotkey things as you're deploying them, and it'll keep the hotkeys. You didn't used to be able to do that. So this game really is coming on in leaps and bounds. You'll notice that the loss tool's different as well. You now get these blue lines. So if it's white, it means I can't see it. If it's blue, it means there is line of sight to it. So it's not blocked, but my glasses aren't powerful enough, and so I can't actually see what's in there. Even though I can look upon that area, I cannot identify enemies within that area. But anything in there does have the possibility of seeing me if he's got really good glasses. And then obviously the open space, the uncolored space is you can see it. So yeah, I'm ready. I am running out of water actually, but it's too late. I already typed ready. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to speed run some water. Hopefully nothing bad happens. I'm back, and we're ready. So yeah, I do have the better division here. He has what used to be the better side, but this has changed because they've made Bravo way bigger, so that makes it easier for me to get in. Like, I only need to take this house to be in the zone, and I can hide here as well. And they made Delta way bigger, which doesn't help him either, and Alpha stayed the same size. And I got some nice connecting roads, but so did he on his side, so I do think it's definitely fairer than it was. The question is it fair? And we'll just find out one way or another, right? Oh, he does get foxes, so I might get hit by a fox. We know there's somebody there. Very exciting. So Rover means Scout Lore 80, and Bedford means Carl Gustav Paras. I obviously know a lot about first because I'm a Brit Bong. I fly over you, roast beef. So yeah, here we go. We're in his zone. So now we're just going to buy a mortar. Actually, we'll buy the heavy one, because the rounds will get there faster. Yeah, we can shoot that SAS patrol. That's his version of the Dragon Paras. They're just as good, I think. I think they're actually exactly the same. For now, at least. It might change it. Whoa, don't want to be within 850 meters. You're within 850 meters, my friend. Oh, you cannot shoot me. This guy gets out. This guy gets in. It's great news. We know he's there, which is also great news. We're just going to start sniping him with our OP sniper. Move this guy up. Uh-oh. Where's that? Right, great. That's great. So we need to get somebody here, really. We can't let him just sit there. Okay, that's not good at all. Oh, it was actually going for the other one. Okay. We need to reinforce this a little bit, and obviously reinforcing this is always good. And we've now secured our ingress here, so just keep shooting that smoke. Hopefully it lasts a long time, otherwise we're going to get hit as soon as it runs out. This guy died and I didn't see how, so that's scary. So, oh, it would have been that sniper maybe? Hang on, what guy? The commandos got killed by one sniper team. Yeah, because they deal 1 HE, so it's certainly a possibility. This guy's been routing for a while, hasn't he? But yeah, we're in with the cool strat. I just need to build up our edge here. Oh, I see. Maybe they got shot by that. Certainly a possibility. Let's try sniping that, like we did last time. Hey, if it works, man. Oh, could get this. So that's going to be a sniper team, presumably. Yeah, because I lost them straight away, so presumably a sniper team. Chieftain's going to be an issue if he can... Right, he smokes because he saw me. But I can get a gun run off of this guy. So we almost kill him. Warning. Oh, wow, we already got round there. Blimey. Didn't see him. And I lost the AMX here. It died to that Milan. Sad. 4 Roland shots. 1 Roland hit. That's good news. So he's going to be repairing for a while. He's another reservist over here, really. Oh, see, so the sniper, watch this. Right, so the sniper will kill this before he kills the sniper, I reckon. Milan 2 Paras sort of complicating matters, though. What's going on over here? They're still good, so that's good. This guy's getting messed up by the SS patrol. It's a shame. I haven't been spamming the good tanks enough. My fault. He's out of sniper rounds, that's how much he's been doing with it. What's going on over here? Counter push. Naturally. Obviously the warriors are going to kill the Vab. Because the Vab's got 1 armor and the warriors have 3. Move this guy up there. Get a good side shot off. And the dragon's firing at the arm rifle. Snipers are it's just all about snipers right now. It's a bit silly, but it is what it is. This guy runs out of ammo, my whole strat collapses. No, where are you going? It's because he does like a natural predisposition to sit in trees unless you put nothing on. There's one guy in my comments who tells me I'm a bit of a fool for using that mode and not using the other modes by default, the do nothing mode. But I'm lazy, so the beatings will continue until morale improves. Lost a Vab over here. So yeah, his counter push is actually really effective. You see that, once that gets in, then you're gonna have a rough time, really. Oh no, he's in range. Oh, that was lucky. I think we would have survived it, but maybe not, actually. Yeah, we should have done. 4 front armor, we would have survived that. Right, get this guy in the forest. They could shoot once we're in the forest. And we really need some more infantry. Infantry over here to shore this up, because once he gets in, it's going to be very difficult to get him out. Get some of that. Get some of this. Get some of that. Ooh, anti-char will be useful for this. Yeah, so he's unloaded the warriors before the smoke. Very smart man. This guy's in a bad place. Yeah, so I can't shoot those warriors, and he smoked off my AMX as well. And if I poke out, that chieftain's going to shoot me. So we'll just wait for his second shot, and then we'll poke out. There we go, now he's got to reload, and so now I should have a pretty good chance of... Oh no, that's still alive. Okay. Got lucky there again. Over here he's trying to get in. Well, I didn't smoke fast enough there. It's a mistake. This is actually looking really, really bad for me. It's weird that what he's not. Oh, he must have lost. He must have lost that tank in here. It must have died. That's bad news for him. Oh no. And yeah, obviously, so the warriors are more effective in these are arm rifles though, so I should be good because, you know, they've got really bad AT, and so you can just sort of drive up to them and shoot them. You'll be okay. Check this out. We are gaming. And he survives. How stupid is that? Declares destroyed. So over here, okay, that challenge is going to be a problem. Just need to get back in here, really. That's not good. That's not good. Does this have smoke? Oh man, they're just killing everybody. Get around the side there. Get a grenadier vodka here. Get a grenadier vodka here. Oh dear. Oh no, we've run out of smoke. We've run out of smoke. Stop it. Stop messing up. Oh dear, it's Ogre. Yeah. So this guy just can't move really. Oh, he gets first shot off though. Smoke? No, he gets me through the smoke. Oh really? Okay. I think that was a bit premature, but I didn't see what he had. I mean, he had more kills than me. He had more kills than me. I was 500 points up, but he just pushed me out of that zone, and he just got a guy into the other zone, so I'm really surprised he surrendered there. Let's have a quick look at the replay. So AMX-30 B2 broken. You saw I just drove up to 4 arm rifles and just, you know, started shooting them, and they all died. So it's really something. Really something. Broken div. But I do think still all to play for there. I mean, let's have a look at the replay. Like, he just killed my CV in his other zone, so he could have re-secured his other zone, and he just got a guy into Alpha, I think. I think he overestimated how much I actually had behind my forces. Like, I didn't have anything behind my forces. Everybody was shooting. I really do like his ability to use the chieftain command and, you know, use that aggressively. That's really cool. Not many people have the balls to do that, but he did lose it. He lost one of them anyway. The other one was here. So yeah, let's have a look. So his opener was quite conservative. Mine's aggressive as usual. We get the commandos in. So they died to a TNT squad. That's how they died so quick. They just got 5 satchel charges thrown at them. So yeah, we got in here. And then we stopped smoking like a melon. I just ran out of smoke orders because I wasn't doing it enough. His push was really cool. Like, he cleared this out with the warriors, got the arm rifles in. Had a sniper. Snipers are good. Yeah, the usage of smoke was amazing. Like, I couldn't use my AMX. I had to pull that back over here. He was clearing me out. He gets the guy in. He's still alive, right? And so he just finishes killing my CV. Oh, I see. He lost that. I don't know. I feel like he could have dragged it out another 20 minutes, but if his, like he had better KD than me. So he could have gone late, and then late game he beats me because challenges are better than AMXs in an open field. Like there just are redcoats in an open field. But yeah, fair enough. GG. Well played. 5DBOP.
Right, cool, they're deploying. Speed up, make sure we're in time. We'll just hide that. Wait for everyone to deploy, then we'll run through everything as per the usual order. Obviously, this map has seen some changes since it originally came out. We've seen the introduction of a lot more of these side roads coming into play, and these are really important for both sides in redeploying your troops and being able to move across the map. And you can change your dynamic of attack and the way you're attacking quite quickly. You can push in, take the town, pull back, and then rotate across in a pretty speedy manner, much faster than you could before. And this is quite helpful in making this map a bit more dynamic in how fights can go, where units will be, and dictates the fighting ground. Obviously, we've seen changes here. This tree line was removed, so it's a lot more open on this side of the zone. And then over here, I think there's more hedgerows being introduced. Like generally across all the maps really they've looked at, it's just more and more tree lines kind of coming into play. So it's more spots for kind of recon, HGMs and all that stuff. And it makes for a better experience overall. I also think is this zone being extended? Not sure. I feel like maybe there was some trees here. Can't remember exactly. But anyway, 2 commands for both players. Got the Chieftain Mark 11s coming in for Newport Fresh here, which 2 of those is such a big investment. Like 460 points. Right off the start, just for your CVs. And obviously, I mean, you get the tank with it too. Sure, but this is, I mean, they're slow, 79 kilometers per hour on the road. Obviously, Hippie's going to have the 108 kilometers per hour on the road with the 2 VABs. So they're going to go into here and zone, and obviously it's a much smaller point investment. Like both of these CVs combined cost less than just one of these Chieftain Mark 11s. And so Newport Fresh's abilities or capabilities in the opening game are going to be much lower than if he had gone for a cheaper command unit. So we'll see if that has a big effect. It definitely could do, especially if he trades poorly. Then it will see it start to snowball into Hippie's favour. MX-10 RC Super Blindée coming out. Obviously very nice, saw them doing some pretty good work last game. Dragon Paras coming in just to set up in these buildings on the edge of the zone. Get some good vision. Same on this side as well, backed up by the MX-10 RC, which is just coming here to this road. And having it here, it means it can cut off any units pushing down there. See where this one's going. This one's going to be doing the same here. Not sure if it's quite got the right positioning. Maybe just a little bit over to get the right view down the road, but you can always push out, take the shot, and then pull back. More Dragon Paras come to this bottom side. And then we see 2 Roland Frees pushing to the center of the map. Super Puma trying to be very aggressive there into the zone. MX-30B2, some reservists heading to either zone. And that's all so far. Over for Newport Fresh, we've got some snipers. Going to be setting up in nice positions. Down the bottom there, you've got SAS Patrol. Pushing into these middle buildings. The SAS Patrol have got their own sniper as well, the L96A1. But MP5 SD and a satchel charge. So these guys can be alright at range with the L96. But having these at close range, they can do a lot of damage. Sniper on this side. Just pushing in here to cover this open area at the top. Got the Terriers Paras with the Carl Gustav M2. Really nice AT gun there. Decent fire rate, decent actually, but good range, and the pen's okay as well, but only 55 points in a big size squad with forward deployment. It's very handy. Pushing out here to kind of expand the defensive zone around Bravo. We've got Assault Pioneers and Assault Pioneers with the Kalku staff as well, and then 2 Bedford supplies here. Okay, and a Tractor Rapier, 2 Tractor Rapiers. See, 95 points. Decent range and stuff, but they're not great, and of course, manual guidance, which is an absolute ball ache. Can be very annoying sometimes. See a Milan 2 power coming out. 24 pen is very nice, and that's going to be setting up near that sniper. And again, just to cover this road and that open zone. Looks like Hippie's ready to go. I think he'll have a plane off the start as well. Milan 2's coming in here. Yep, going into great spots, just cutting off the open areas. It's definitely what we want to see. One of the Bedford supplies was removed, and another Milan 2 brought in. Head into this building here, which gets nice sight lines on this road pushing into the zone. So it looks like Hippie's going to be a bit more aggressive of the 2. Let's get the 2 Tractor Rapiers. See where they're pushing to. One at the moment over to this left side, just going to be synced behind the building there to cover any attack onto Alpha, and I'm presuming the other one's going to be heading over this way towards Bravo. Now we're just waiting for the game to get started. And there we go, good timing. Okay. So, early points of contention. I can see this road here, and kind of this central point over this side. I want to keep an eye on these AMX-10 RCs because they'll be the early damage dealers. They can get in a good spot. Dragon Paris coming off. Okay, let's see if he gets early shots off. They pulled off the road, but Terrace Para, no, okay. And Hippie's noticed that, he's going to pull into the open now, just to have it covering the open spot. Commando's still pushing in. Tractor Rapiers might be a bit far to get the shots off. This needs to get down soon if it's going to get down safely. Yep, looks like it's going to make it. Dragon Paras have pushed up. We'll be facing the SS Patrol and Terrier's Para. SS Patrol will win that engagement due to the satchel charge. Commando's got into place. You'll see the SES Patrol running in. Hippie pulling his forces back a bit here, so they're out of AT range. Yeah, SES Patrol absolutely smashed them there. Super Puma takes a round from the Tractor Rapier. Second one misses. Super Puma will make it out alive. Commandos are in here though. Assault Pioneers ready to deal with them though. Hippie needs to try and stay away from them. Ooh. Those Commandos are going to go down if he's not careful. You see some early artillery coming in for Hippie. And he's smoking this little corner zone off as the AMX-30B2, Dragon Paras and Reservists start to push in. Commandos going down to those Assault Pioneers very soon. Yep, taken out now. Especial and Terrier's Paras pulling back a bit as the Chieftain Mark 11 starts to push up. Not too much AT on this side for Hippie. And, SC League, thank you for the follow. Nice to see. I missed Tanner's game, and thank you for the raid. Wow, 68 people, thank you. We've got a little game going between Hippie and X-Nihilio here. This is the second game. Game 1 didn't last too long. See the sniper on this side getting targeted by the VRA-50. Looks like that is going to go down. Stick ace for the follow, thank you. Chieftain Mark 11 though comes over to save the day. Oh no! I think the Dragon Paras managed to ping that like sniper with the last little round to kill them. And then the Chieftain's going to have to pull back now. We see the AMX artillery still smoking the command CV here. A little bit cheesy, but keeping it hidden. AMX 30B2 covering that. Got a plane circling around, Tornado F3, but not be doing too much, and it's turned away now. The Jaguar's coming in. Has it still got line of sight on the command tank? It doesn't. Going after Terrier's Para. Going to try pull out, but the Tornado F3 manages to take that down. It's going to be swinging over the Roland free though, and first shot misses, second, third, fourth shot hits. Wow. Bad RNG there for Hippie. But he's still got a good position on the edge of the town here. Assault Pioneers pushing forward, should clear out those reservists, but the fire support here is going to be dealing a lot of damage to them in the process. On this top side, we see Newport kind of pushing in a little bit, getting his position set up on the edge of the town, ready to push in. Hippie bringing in a bit of reinforcements, but still not too much AT on that top side. More tanks coming in for Hippie there. So he's just going to keep smoking and smoking and smoking. You can see the amount of like orders put in there to keep this CV covered. Now the thing with this is, like, it's very obvious where that CV is. So cluster strike in there, artillery in there. You know exactly where to target. He's doing a little reverse and moving around. Strange. Okay, we've got some mortars coming in on this side, starting to smoke off the edge of the town. Looks like Newport was going for a little push there, but pushed in a little too early. Armoured rifles just escaped getting killed off. Vehicle going down. Grenadier Voltigeurs are going to be the one thing holding off against these warriors. Chieftain Mark 11 pushing forwards as well. MX-10 has pushed back over this side, but it needs to be careful from these Terrier's Paras. That Carl Gustav should be in range. Oh, they missed their shot. MX-10 gonna pull back now. Not too many units here now for Hippie. More Chieftains coming in for Newport. And over the long-range engagement, these Chieftains are gonna definitely do some damage. MX-30B2s coming in. They should be able to challenge them. Here we go. Here comes the attack. Pushing in here now. You need to be careful to unload in time. And then you ideally want to see these warriors pull back. You don't want them to be in AT range. You want them to drop the infantry off, pull back, so they can provide fire support from back here, whilst being out of the AT range of all the units in the actual town. And do you see Newport doing that? Not quite. These guys have pushed in now. This armoured rifles might go down if it's getting targeted. Loads of smoke coming in on that top side. MX-30B2s have pushed in. One goes down to that Chieftain Mark 11. This one here, covered by the smoke, which is covering the tank CV. Chief to get aggressive now. Gets the shot off, does get hit itself though. It's risky having your CV fighting a battle like this. And it goes down. Oh! That's such an unnecessary loss. You have other Chieftains here. There's no need to have your command tank pushing up that aggressively. Hippie on the +4. Slowly reaching up to 500 points soon, but Newport Fresh pushing his command tank into the top town. Some more AMX-30B2s coming in and some VAB T20s with Grenadiers. But Newport Fresh has got a great foothold here. He's going to need some supplies to keep these guys in the fight, but he's in a great position. Fortunately, Armoured Rifles only got the Law, which isn't going to do too much against these AMX-30s, unless they get side or rear shots. Or they all just fire straight at the front. They are nailing that one AMX-30, but should be out of ammo soon. Going down. Warrior sneaking around the back. Might be able to find that Vab. Will Hippie spot this? He's got his AMX-10. Yeah, he's spotted. Vab's running away. Mortar goes down. AMX-10 should be able to get a shot off. AMX-30 B2 goes down. Warrior dies. And the AMX-10 should be able to pick off that other warrior. No. Good decision. Moving it around and into the trees. Very nice. Let's check what's going on this bottom side. Okay, CV's still alive. Not covered in smoke anymore. And looks like Newport's starting to collapse onto its position. Vab's probably going to die there. It does. See MX-10P's coming in, but not too much armoured support anymore. Chieftain eats a round from AMX-30, but takes it out. Oh, Chieftain Mark 11 got taken out in the top town, and we see a surrender again. And that's that game over. And that's game 2. Both games going to Hippie there. Look at that. Was actually up in the kills to losses. Obviously, command wasn't going too well there. And losing those command tanks, yeah, that was pretty brutal. It's such a big point investment, and to have them on the front line like that, like obviously you're meant to lose them a bit more in the front line because they're armoured, but you don't need to overextend them. Look at this, AMX-30BT doing a ton of damage there. Just trading well against those chieftains. And yeah, look at that. Look at the early game for the first armoured there. I say early game, it was pretty slow going, but really up on points. And then kind of comes into a bit later, starting to lose some of the chieftains, the command tanks, and that really brought it back into actually a more equal fight. But going from the early game, like Hippie must have been down a whole bunch. I don't actually know what tournament this is. Hippie just messaged me saying he was in a tournament, and if I was going to cover it because I was streaming. So I don't know what tournament they're fighting in. 1v1